Deep in the heart of Arkansas, where the air hangs thick with humidity and the swamps hide their secrets, a legend was born. It's a tale of a creature so elusive, so terrifying, that it has haunted a small town for over a half a century. A creature known as the Fouke Monster. This isn't just a campfire story. It's a real life mystery that put the tiny community of Fouke, Arkansas on the map and gave birth to a cult classic film. But what is the truth behind the beast of Boggy Creek? To understand the Fouke monster, we have to go back to a quiet evening in May of 1971. Bobby and Elizabeth Ford, a young couple, had just moved into their home on the outskirts of town. What started as a peaceful night would turn into a terrifying ordeal. Elizabeth claimed to have seen a hairy arm with claws trying to get in through the window. Then the creature began to tear at the side of the house. Frightened, she and her husband fled to a neighbor's house. As Bobby returned, he was attacked. He described a 7 foot tall, bipedal creature covered in dark, matted hair. It had a foul odor, and its eyes glowed red. Ford broke free, but not without being scraped and bruised. The story was picked up by the Texarkana Gazette and quickly spread. Sheriff Leslie Greer and his deputies investigated, and while they never found the creature, they did find something intriguing: a set of strange three toed footprints near the house, along with scratches on the porch. The Ford incident opened the floodgates. As news spread, people from all over the country flocked to Fouke, hoping to catch a glimpse of the beast. More sightings were reported, often with similar descriptions: a terrible smell, a shambling gait, and a tall ape like appearance. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence came from a local game warden who examined the footprints in a soybean field. He couldn't definitively say what they were, but he couldn't rule out that they were from an unknown creature. But with all the excitement came skepticism. Was this just a prank, a case of mass hysteria, or a genuine flesh and blood animal? To this day, no conclusive physical evidence has ever been found. No bones, no unique hair samples, nothing to prove its existence beyond a shadow of a doubt. The Fouke monster might have remained a local curiosity if not for one man, Charles B. Pierce. An independent filmmaker from Texarkana, Pierce saw the sensational news stories and decided to make a movie. The Legend of Boggy Creek wasn't a typical horror movie, filmed in a docudrama style. It mixed real interviews with dramatic reenactments. Pierce borrowed money from a trucking company and shot on a shoestring budget of just $160,000, and it paid off in a huge way. The film was a massive drive-in hit, grossing over $20 million and becoming one of the most profitable independent films of all time. It cemented the Fouke monster's place in American folklore and influenced a whole generation of found footage horror films. Today, the town of Fouke has fully embraced its monster. The legend is a source of pride and a tourist draw. You can find Fouke monster t shirts, mugs, and more knickknacks. But what do scientists have to say about all of this? Skeptics offer a range of plausible explanations. The most common is the misidentification of a known animal, such as a black bear. Bears can walk on two legs, and their shaggy coats could easily be mistaken for a hairy bipedal creature, especially at night or from a distance. Another point of contention is the footprints. The three-toed tracks are a mystery as no known primate has only three toes. Could they have been a hoax, or perhaps a bear with a missing toe? We may never know. The Fouke monster remains one of the most enduring mysteries of cryptozoology. Is it an undiscovered species hiding in the Arkansas wilderness, a collective misidentification, or a tall tale that simply grew too big to fail? Whatever the answer, the legend of the Fouke monster reminds us that even in our modern hyper-connected world, there are still places where the veil between fact and folklore is wonderfully thin. The next time you're in the Arkansas woods, you might just want to watch your back and pay attention to what you smell. So, what do you believe? Do you think the Fouke monster really is in the Fouke area, or is it more likely that it's just a hoax, simply a man in an ape suit? Personally, I think there may be some truth to an additional species that we're not aware of. However, it's highly unlikely that a super intelligent ape like creature is moving among us and we simply don't know about it. All right, guys, and that is the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I always greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I had a great time researching about the Fouke monster, along with the Boggy Creek film and all of the history surrounding the Fouke monster. If you're ever in the area, there is a Fouke festival that is held once a year, usually in April. But for next year's festival, you might want to mark that on your calendar. I will definitely be going. If you have any suggestions for content, please leave those in the comments or DM me. I am always open to those. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.